I live in Panama City, and 6 months ago we were hit by a Category 5 hurricane, Hurricane Michael.
It's the strongest storm ever recorded on the Florida Panhandle.
Is now some 400 miles across.
Category 5 hurricane with winds at 155 miles.
Mandatory evacuations underway tonight.
Major hit, the power is going to be off for multiple weeks.
This storm could kill you.
The phrase I keep coming back to is the reset button. Built this little, life. Wasn't impressive, but it was ours. In the space of 3 hours, I didn't have any of that anymore.
You still see blue tarps everywhere. People have had their houses gutted and they're just sitting there waiting for it.
The tarps aren't holding up. They're ripping, they're tearing with the wind.
Housing. Housing is the #1 issue right now. We do not have enough homes.
And that's why we still have people living out of tents everywhere.
My issue right now is I'm trying to find a job so I can help out the family. Unfortunately, nobody's wanting to hire me.
This could be done quickly, but we don't have anybody to work. We don't have the supplies.
Still more and more businesses closing, still more and more people losing jobs.
It has had a tremendous impact economically and emotionally.
We were one of the lowest counties in Florida. With the storm coming, it just made it worse.
It's a great area. It's God's country is what I tell people. They say this was the strongest, the worst storm ever to date. I know a lot of fellow farmers are just not able to go again.
And a lot of people didn't expect for the storm to come this far in, but it did. And this is our reality.
It's really hard to look at my kids and say, like, in a month or two, we might not have a place to live.
The government's doing their usual governmental thing of bickering and fighting, and the news media's forgotten about us for the most part, so we're just here and we're doing everything we can do, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna rebuild. It's gonna take a long time, but it'll happen.